Tomorrow is not just another court date. It could be the most critical moment in Nnamdi Kanu's long-running trial. After what happened last week, the transmitter, the guns, the coded language, the stage is now set for the trial that may shock even Kanu's strongest supporters. What will happen tomorrow, Monday, June 16, 2025? Will Kanu finally speak? Will more secret be revealed by the DSS? Or will this end up being the biggest cover-up of our generation? Enjoy this good music. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Onye gbabala egwu nwanne ya, onye afọ n'ọgbala ọsọ. Egwu dike n'ọgụ nọ, ọgụ eze achọba dike onye ahịa na nwanne ya. Ụmụ Igbo n'elu ndị n'omume, Igbo n'elu ndị n'omume. Onye gbabala egwu nwanne ya, onye afọ n'ọgbala ọsọ. Egwu dike n'ọgụ nọ, ọgụ eze achọba dike onye ahịa na nwanne ya. Kirije Igbo onye ahịa na nwanne ya. Selebe Bansiya Ndansi Naide Teke Igbo onye ahịa na nwanne ya. Igbo onye ahịa na nwanne ya. Wakungwali Nnamdi Kanu Makala nyaga mozo memesa kunozo kana. Iba jabu di kesi dika. Iba jabu no dogu ridinne. Iba wakameli nanuwa. Iba nike jabanyo dogu. Janata nani bundibo nani neche. Yaba jali jagana Aya kukukukiji Wanya zoza wani wania Wasena bodo Wanyi beli bebuwa wania Wasena bodo Wanyi beli
Pata, the strongest fan base. Do you know why I call this fan base the strongest? Because even if they not see their master for complete 10 years, they are still loyal to their master. Nnamdi Kanu's fan base, this is the strongest fan base on social media. And this very fan base, you really need to deal with them with respect and love. You get why? You get why? Because person, we're ready to die for person where you love. We're ready to go to prison for person where you love. No be that kind of person where you supposed to come to social media and be arguing with, and be insulting, and be doing the gara with. Check them. You know how many people we don't buy for Nnamdi Kanu? You know how many people we still ready to buy because of him? You know how many people we still ready to risk their freedom and enter prison because of him? How many person feel attract that kind of loyalty for this country as a whole? That kind of loyalty not be waiting give away if he do for you. If you like carry 500 billion naira, do give away for social media. If you know if you get that kind of loyalty for you. And you see that fan base, their own loyalty is dangerous. Be careful with them. Respect them and love them. Okay? Even though you are right and they are wrong, as long as you live in the southeast or you are from southeast, respect them and treat them with love. Don't argue. Because you see this fan base, their own no they end for insult on social media. That thing where you want type, that thing where they scratch you for hand, make you type hand because you dey Germany or you dey US. That thing feel line deal for your 6 feet. If care is not taken. So this fan base is the most strongest. You see, because be the video, all of this fan base they bow for this one because this one not the joke. This one feel knock for your door. You open and they go strike you there. That is the extent they love their Messiah. So person will feel sacrifice in life. Now you go they argue with on social media. Respect yourself when you see them. Respect yourself when you see them. As long as you are from this side, respect yourself. This fan base know the joke. They know the joke.
Tomorrow, Monday, June 16, 2025, the next phase of Nnamdi Kanu terrorism trial begins in Abuja. This comes after a jaw-dropping session on June 13, where the DSS presented a radio transmitter allegedly smuggled to Nigeria by Kanu in 2015. Here is what we expect to happen tomorrow. 1. More DSS testimonies. New DSS operatives are expected to be called to testify. They will likely describe how the transmitter was tracked, recovered, and connected to Radio Biafra's broadcast. Court may seek maps, shipment logs, and perhaps even surveillance data. 2. Digital and audio evidence. Prosecutors have hinted they may present recorded message by Kanu. Some of these audio clips, the DSS claim, include threats to destroy the zoo or call for sit-at-home orders. Voice samples may be analyzed for comparison. 3. More exhibits. Beyond the transmitter, the DSS say guns, ammunition, communication gadgets, and Biafra flag were recovered from the same container. This will likely be shown or described again in tomorrow's session. 4. Closed-door battle. Once again, the session will not be open to the public. DSS argue it is for national security. Critics say it is to hide the truth from Nigerians. 5. Defense response. Maybe Kanu's legal team may finally respond to the transmitter story. So far, they have stayed quiet, possibly preparing a surprise counter strategy. Will they challenge the authenticity of the items? Will they call for an independent? This hearing could also decide whether Kanu's bail application is entertained again. The trial is now more intense than ever, and all eyes will be on the courtroom tomorrow. Let's look back at what happened on June 13, 2025, the last hearing that shocked the nation. Instead of the regular courtroom, the trial took place inside the DSS headquarters in Abuja. The prosecution want to present sensitive materials. These were not just papers or USB drive. They presented a radio transmitter, a large metal container, 2 pump action rifles, ammunition and laptops, a stack of Biafra documents and flags. But the real shock came when the first DSS witness began to speak. This witness said the container came through a shipping company. It was registered under Kanu's name and the address in Lagos. Inside were household items, but hiding deep inside, we found this transmitter. He continued. We called Kanu to view the equipment. When he saw it, he smiled and said, "This is the monster, the nuclear weapon that will destroy the zoo." The court went silent. No press, no public, only officials, lawyers, and security. After this, DSS witness claimed that the transmitter was intended for mass communication to fuel unrest and rebellion through Radio Biafra. He said the equipment allowed long-range FM radio broadcast, coded signal transmission, emergency message to IPOB members. Was he truly a nuclear monster, or was he just a glorified transmitter blown out of proportion? That is the battle of facts playing out in court. Kanu team refused to give a press comment after the session. But what's certain is this: the June 13 evidence has added new pressure to the case, and tomorrow the prosecution want to build on that momentum. This is no longer just about secession. The government want to prove that Kanu is not just a political activity, but a threat to Nigeria's existence. The DSS and Federal Ministry of Justice want to establish instead to incite rebellion using Radio Biafra, possession of weapons without license, use of coded messages to coordinate attacks, violation of Nigeria broadcast and security laws. To this, they focus heavily on the transmitter. They say it is the smoky gun, but critics argue, where is the direct evidence? Where is the proof Kanu operates the equipment, the fingerprint analysis, the financial record linking him to the imports? So far, we have heard only one witness speak. and we expect more tomorrow. But unless solid evidence is presented, many believe this case is still built on weak ground. This trial isn't just about one man, it is about the future of free speech in Nigeria, the line between activism and terrorism, and whether the judiciary can stand against political pressure. Nnamdi Kanu case has divided Nigeria. To some, he is freedom fighter, to others, he is a security threat. But one thing is clear, this trial is a test of DSS credibility, a test of the government true motive, a test of Nigeria justice system under pressure. And tomorrow is another chance for the world to see where the truth lies. Are you ready for tomorrow? Because this isn't just another court session, it is a political earthquake in the making. Like this video to support our reporting. Share this with anyone following the Kanu trial. Comment below. Do you believe the transmitter story or is it just propaganda? Subscribe and turn on notification. We'll be back immediately after the hearing with full analysis. Use hashtag justice for Kanu, hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now, hashtag June 16 trial. Will June 16 change everything? Drop your thought now. Let's flood the comment with if you believe Kanu deserves a fair trial. Hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now. One transmitter, one nation, one man fighting for freedom, or accused of trying to burn it all down. June 16, 2025, Abuja, with the court bring justice or silence.
Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unaboli Mary Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unaboli Mary Nnamdi.